Hello, how are you? Come and join me. I have another great book for us in Suzy's Book Corner. This is Kylo Kitty Moves to the City. Now this was only released in 2020 and it's the first of a new series of books. Hopefully the next one will come out soon, but let's try this one now. It's by Chantal and the artwork is by Katerina Kalinichenko. Look at the face of that kitten. He's just gorgeous. This is Kylo Kitty. He moves to the city. Are you nice and comfy? Ready for a story? Well, let's begin. Kylo Kitty stretches his big black paws and lets out a yawn. He can't wait to make new friends, so he gets up at dawn. Kylo Kitty reaches for the door. He tugs at the handle, then tugs a bit more. The door swings open. Kylo Kitty hops out. He is looking for new friends about. He stomps his paws as he marches on, out of the gate, past the pond, around the corner. He sees a trail. He also sees a long white tail. He sees a nose and long white feet, the biggest that he's ever seen. Kylo Kitty starts to run, but as he gets near, it's suddenly gone. He looks above, he looks around, but no tail or feet are to be found. Can you see that tail as it disappears? I can see it too. Kylo Kitty lets out a meow. He thought he'd almost made a friend just now. He turns his ear. He picks up his paw. Is that a voice he hears? He isn't sure. He looks around. He looks down. Kylo Kitty's found the sound. "Watch out!" screamed a voice so tiny. "Your big paws almost stomped on me." Kylo Kitty's green eyes glow as he sees an ant below. Can you see the little ant? Looks a bit grumpy, doesn't it? "I'm so sorry for my big paws. I didn't see you on the floor. Oh, Mr. Ant, what's your name? Would you like to play some games?" "Listen, Kitty with big paws stomping around on all fours. I'm Ant Anthony, and you're way too big to play with me." Ant Anthony shouts as he scurries away. "Go find somewhere else to play." That's a shame. Poor Kylo Kitty. Kylo Kitty keeps on the trail. Suddenly he sees a long white tail. He can see some long white feet inside a bush, out on the street. Kylo Kitty starts to run, but as he gets near, it's suddenly gone. He looks above. He looks around. No tail, no feet are to be found. Kylo Kitty lets out a meow. He thought he'd made a friend just now. That friend keeps hiding, doesn't it? Suddenly in sight, the end of the trail, so he continues along, swinging his tail. He comes to a forest, and what does he see? 2 strong legs and a very long beak. It's sniffing and snorting, shuffling and sorting. What is this creature over there? Kylo Kitty has no idea. But how about you? What has 2 strong legs and a very long beak? Do you know? Well, let's see. He opens his mouth and meows a hello. The little creature does not go. Kylo Kitty asks, "What are you?" And the little creature says, "Don't be so rude.
I'm a kiwi, can't you see? My 2 strong legs and my very long beak.
Oh, Mr. Kiwi, what is your name? And would you like to play some games?
Listen, kitty with big paws, walking slowly on all fours. Kiwi Carl is my name, and I'm way too busy for your games.
Kylo Kitty walks away. He is sad no one wants to play. Has that ever happened to you? Have you had troubles finding a friend? Well, let's see what happens to Kylo. He turns around, his head hangs low, and just before he starts to go, he hears a rustle in the bush. He sees that familiar long white foot. Softly and swiftly he runs to see. Surely this time he'll catch those feet. But just as he gets near, those long white feet, they disappear. He looks above, he looks around. There's no big white foot to be found. Can you see it hiding? I can too. A long white foot. Kylo Kitty lets out a meow. He thought he'd almost made a friend just now. Those feet and tail, those pointy ears, why do they always disappear? He begins to look around. It seems the sun is going down. Suddenly his green eyes glow. He doesn't know which way is home. Kylo Kitty lets out a meow. His adventure got him lost somehow. He's been on a big adventure, hasn't he? He sits by the forest and lets out a tear. He wishes his mum and dad were here. He meows and he looks for the street. Suddenly, he sees some long white feet. Out of the bush it appears, a long white cat with long white ears. Kylo Kitty's green eyes glow. He sniffs back his tears and says, "Hello." Oh, look at that little face. Oh, he is sad, isn't he? "Oh, White Kitty, what's your name? I've got so lost finding friends for games. I've seen your ears and your long white feet. Can you help me find my street?" "Hey, little kitty, Spooky's my name. I can show you from where you came. I've been with you all day long, making sure nothing goes wrong. Don't be sad now, we're not far from home. Let's run together so you won't be alone." What a wonderful friend. Kylo Kitty lets out a meow. Did he just make a new friend just now? The long white cat motions his tail and Kylo Kitty heads to the trail. As they walked home, it was getting so late, so Spooky took him right to his gate. "Oh, Spooky, you saved me today. Now we are friends. We can play every day." The big white kitty waved goodbye with his tail, then headed back home along his trail. Kylo Kitty lifted his paw, said goodbye, and tugged at the door. It was warm inside, Mum and Dad straight ahead, with a bowl of warm milk right before bed. Kylo Kitty was tired from his busy day, all the new faces and the new friend that he had made. His eyes grew heavy and started to close. Good night, Kylo Kitty. See you tomorrow. And there he is, fast asleep, dreaming of all those new faces and his new friend. The end. Did you enjoy that story? Well, as I said, it's the first in his adventures. There'll be more coming soon. What I really like about that story is although Kylo was having difficulty finding a friend, he didn't let that stop him. He kept on being a lovely friend himself, being smiley and happy. He showed resilience and he persevered. He kept on trying. And he ended up making a good friend, didn't he? Do you remember what that friend's name was? Let me see if I can find him. The friend's name was Spooky, a cat who'd been looking out for him. Maybe when you're making friends, you can persevere too. Keep on trying. Be the wonderful friend that you would like to find. And soon you'll be surrounded by lovely people. Well, if you'd like to find out more about Kylo Kitty Moves to the City, you can find them on Facebook. Kylo Kitty in the City. And you'll find links to all the books that I'm reading on my website, suzy.co.nz. Make sure you come back soon for another story. I love spending time with you. Ka kite, my friend. Bye.